now.
We didn't podcast. This news story came out a while back ago, but Maven was doing an interview with the Dudley boys, and Devon Dudley said he did experience racism, and they alluded to that it was JR. Did y'all see that or no?
You robot, bro.
Oh man, excuse me. Can you hear me now? Should I exit and
I
come
ain't
back
hear
in?
anything. You was roboting me.
Well, you can hear me now though, right?
Yeah, you better now.
Oh man, I was saying that there were some allusions on Maven's. Maven did a video with the Dudley Boys. I think he was on their show, and he alluded. Devon Dudley had alluded to he experienced racism from JR.
Oh yeah.
Okay, just wanted to know if
Hold
y'all
on, wait.
saw that.
Well, that's news topic, ain't it? Yeah.
No, this was weeks ago. This was weeks ago. That never made the show. That's why I was asking if y'all knew about it. This was like 2 weeks ago now.
Yeah, I thought I put that in there.
Yeah, that's the thing with trying to keep up with the news.
I don't be trying to over thin news shit that I see. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, that's a lot of news.
Okay, so you might have seen it but didn't share it.
But
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, because I seen a lot of news. I'm like, free. I probably did that. You know.
I got you.
Because that was one of the real topics. I'm like, that's a real thing.
Yeah, that's why when last week we ended the show, we were talking about. I think we ended with a game, but we were talking about the guy and his notes, his thoughts on why he's not caring about WWE. We'll get to that later in the show, but let's get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ahoy Maloy, folks! Welcome to 5-Star Frog Pod. We are your hosts. I'm the voice of the Blerds and the man with the words, D Cypher. And joined alongside me, up above, is the megastar, limousine riding, jet flying, long hair, don't care, Charlotte Flair. It's Dashi.
Actually, Cypher, you got it all wrong. I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that.
Yeah.
He called himself a stud.
You are a stud.
And this right here,
you a studstitute now. See if y'all get that reference in a year.
This is West
I
Philly
understand
AJ,
what you're saying.
and he's 7'6" tall, and you can't teach that.
Yeah, me.
No, don't say yeah. I mean that's your thing. All right.
Well, this guy's in the room. How you doing?
There we go.
But it is what it is. Had a great week, kind of. It's only been 2 days.
Let me introduce you. That guy talking just now. That's none other than 12 letters, 3 words. It's West Philly AJ.
Yeah. And that's with a P. Yeah, I mean.
You just gonna go over my intro. I killed that shit.
You did kill it. You did kill it.
You
Well,
did kill it.
You killed it too hard. You didn't leave any. You didn't leave any room left. Yeah. Ladies and gents.
Fuck at him.
Okay.
I acknowledge both of them. 2 ring announcers. My fault. Who did it better? Chat, y'all decide.
That's right. Ladies and gents, Marks and Marquettes, it's time to talk some wrestling.
Like, it's so funny when he do it, cause like it cuts out and then it come back in so perfectly. Like, what? He made sure the audio cuts out without effect. That is natural.
That reminds me of like Young Thug, because he does all that voice modulation stuff too. Even though he uses auto-tune, he does that voice modulation. But you know what's just like Young Thug? Beating people the heck up, because we're about to talk SmackDown, and guess who got beat the heck up? Cody Rhodes and Jimmy Uso in a no DQ match. But before we get there, we had to start the show off, and boy oh boy did we start off with a doozy. Cody Rhodes was talking. He was just saying, hey, look, I'm ready for Saturday night's main event. Drew McIntyre came out and said, you ready? Because I'm going to beat your butt. And wait, let's talk about who beat up Jacob Fatu. Cody Rhodes looking like you, dummy. And then Drew McIntyre said, nah, it's not me. I hate that family. But you know who I think it was? I ain't going to point no elbows. But he pointed his elbow to the back. He like, I think it was Jimmy Uso. He took a page right out of his wife's playbook and said, if I can beat him, I'm going to beat him down. So Jimmy Uso said, he ain't gonna keep talking about me like that. So out of nowhere in the crowd, because Cody Rhodes said, look, I'm tired of you. Like, he didn't say that. You know what he said, Dashi? What does Cody Rhodes always say when he mad? He got cut somebody off.
Enough enough.
Yeah.
Enough.
He said you.
Like he's trying to be Adam Pearce so bad, bro. Like, ah,
Cody
bro, you're
said.
not Adam.
That's right. Cody said, "You want to fight? Let's just fight right here, right now." And Drew said, "All right, let me get down off this announce table that I was standing on. So cool." And Jimmy Uso said, "Superman punch!" Boom! Started swinging on Drew McIntyre. It was crazy. So that's when, they had to break it up, the officials. Jimmy Uso's talking to Nick Aldis like, yo, I needs to get my get back on Drew McIntyre. He can't be messing with my family. Please give me a match tonight. Nick Aldis like, all right, cool, bet. Middle of the ring, like 1, 2, 3. He said, no. I need no rules, no DQ. Nick Aldis said, well, let me think. I got you. Street fight, main event. Let's go. Boom. Then we had a tag team match. The MFT took on Rey Fenix and Shinsuke Nakamura. Dun, 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 dun. I actually thought that Rey Fenix and Shinsuke Nakamura.
That's how you. Hold on, time out. That's how you do his theme song.
It's a dope theme song. I like the slowed down version even better. If I'm being honest with you.
You know what's funny about that theme song?
What?
I'm surprised that WWE cleared Shinsuke theme song for Little Uzi Vert to do a rendition on his album called The Pink Tape, and it's actually kind of good. And Shinsuke even acknowledged it.
That's what I'm saying. It's a
Because,
really
Uzi
good
got,
theme
Japanese
song.
culture.
Yeah, it's a really good theme song.
And my thing is, I feel as though Shinsuke should have had his WrestleMania moment. Uzi should have brought him out there because it would have been better, or at somewhere, because that theme song is banger. It's a banger. I don't know where he got that from. Is that Death Rebel with Dashi?
Who's Shinsuke? No.
Oh, he got that was Japan.
The new one, the slowed down one Cypher talks about is Death Rebel.
Oh, well, y'all gotta cut Death Rebel some slack, because that was actually a pretty good rendition. Oh, wait. Another thing that I noticed in this match, I don't think they mixed it together, but I was maybe half watching when Rey Fenix came out. I believe he came out first. Yeah, Rey Fenix came out first, and then like in the middle of his entrance, Shinsuke's dropped. So it reminded me. I think they do that all the time, like when Bianca was teaming up with Jade Cargill. But this time it reminded me of the game DJ Hero, where they mixed 2 songs together, and I was like, "Yo, are we finally getting to the mixing of the songs?" But they didn't. They didn't mix it together. But it was really good. And we're doing all this talking about the baby faces, but guess who won? The heels, because JC Mateo and Tunga said nah, or more like yeah, and they won with a little bit of interference from their guy Solo Sikoa. He said, "Let me talk to the ref real quick."
They had to do it.
Yep. Sorry for getting to the next.
I got into an argument with someone on social media. They were like that the report was the plan is still to have Division do War Games with the Roman Reigns, CM Punk led team opposing them. I said they're stupid when you got YS6 versus what's the name right there?
MFT.
The MFT right there. Yeah. Somebody's like, nobody wants to see 2 mid-card factions wrestle. Like, it's not about who wants to, it just makes sense to use that. It's 4-on-4 right there. YS6 and freaking MFT.
So it's about money. People want to see their stars. Where wrestling people forget, yo, I understand y'all want to see them stars wrestle. Remember, the face of the company don't even wrestle like that no more. He said he's not going to be Roman Reigns. I'm rather see a mid-card War Games match that take over with Carmelo Hayes or anybody who was in a faction or whatever it is. You feel me?
I love how you just threw Carmelo Hayes into that. He's not even a part of it, but you're like, I'm going to book this man for something. He going to be in this match.
Exactly, though. Oh, yeah, my point exactly. You feel me? Y'all lucky. I had to book him for something. But, yeah, I'm okay with a mid-card talent being in the War Game. Like, bro, what are we doing right now?
That's what I'm saying. It don't gotta be Bron and all that. They can have a different storyline going on, while the one that's already going on currently is tailor made for War Games. MFT versus YS6 is right there. It makes sense. But
remember, last week we said they need another girl or add another member or whatever it was we said.
Yeah, that was another thing I said. I said if you're doing the Bron and Bronson thing versus Roman and CM Punk, then you gotta find people that's gonna be cool with Bron and Bron. You gotta find people that's gonna be cool with Roman. When you already have 4 set up, so I don't know. People are the MFT don't need a girl unless they want to bring Nia Jax or Tamina in, but they don't need one. I mean, Nikki Cross she's not gonna wrestle, so it don't matter.
Yeah, I don't think
she don't even. Does she even wrestle still? Like, what happened to Nikki? Like, how does she still got a contract?
She's Abigail, the witch. What you mean? She's getting
Well,
TV
Yeah,
time.
well, speaking of,
more than Mello and more than Apollo. But I'm gonna shut up after
See, now
that.
you making it hot.
speaking of,
I know. I made it a little messy.
speaking
I
of,
made it a little messy. My fault.
it's cool. It's cool. Speaking of mid card talent, getting some TV time, getting some matches. Kiana James, the manager to Giulia, she got a random match against not a mid card wrestler. No, no, no. Main event Tiffy. Tiffy time. This was not for a title though. This was a chance for her to show and prove her stuff. But she did come up short against Tiffy, and that's when she started putting the beats to Tiffy. Bow, bow, bow. And none other than her arch rival, Jade Cargill. I would say Nia's more Tiffany's rival, but Jade Cargill came out looking badass as always and helped out Tiffy Cargill. Tiffy Stratton. Get these names so twisted.
Tiffy Cargill.
I was about to say Tiffy Cargill, yeah. So Jade Cargill came out and helped out Tiffany
You wild
Stratton.
for that one.
Yeah, I know. And afterwards, as Jade was lifting up Tiffany's hand, like, yeah, you go, girl, you the winner. Here, let me go grab your belt for you. Tiffany's like, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Jade looked at her, said, psych, stupid, with the grin. Looked like the Joker said, hey, wakey, wakey. Bow! Started putting the beats to Tiffany Stratton, throwing her all over the place, threw her right into the steps, said, I just want to see something real quick. Come here. Bow! Threw you right against the steps. Say, oh, that ain't hurt you? Your face good? Let me try one more time. Bow! Threw you right against the announce table. Man, it was hilarious. So yeah, Jade Cargill was getting her lick back against the wrong person. It was Nia who did it to her, but she was getting some kind of vindication. And Kiana James didn't get put on the little poster thing on the website. Ain't show her no love.
Shout out to them and shout out to Jade Cargill. She looked good. I know I don't have to say it, but god damn, that woman is beautiful. Even with the makeup.
I got a question real quick.
Talk
I
to
just
me.
looked at SmackDown roster, and their roster is star-studded. Actually really got star power, but it's old people, old heads though, bro.
Mhm.
You got Jimmy, Roman, Naomi, Nia Jax, Randy Orton. You got Shinsuke. You got old heads on here supposed to carry this brand. Where the young boys on SmackDown? That's why SmackDown ass. I just looked at the roster, Mike, when you were saying that, bro.
And I noticed, I thought about this too. We missed Kevin Owens. I didn't realize how much we was gonna miss that nigga until now.
Oh, somebody said KO didn't carry that whole Cody Rhodes feud to me. I said, bro, Cody
Those
Rhodes
are
is
the
a born
type of people
champion.
you can't share opinions with.
I know. No, he actually watched wrestling. I'm like, bro, are you tripping? Cody Rhodes
He
is a
actually
born
watched
champion.
wrestling. Yeah, no.
He watched it all. He watched AEW. Like, he loved him, but he don't stop watching AEW. He loved WWE though.
Hey,
But
some people know how to finish a sentence. I mean, they can read.
yeah, my point exactly. I'm like, bro, KO definitely carried that, and Cody was a born champion. And we got previous podcasts. Cypher would say,
I've actually
I like Cody Rhodes,
I
but
pre-warned
he a
you
born
guys. I said it ahead of time. I pre-warned you.
I know.
Once he won it, I said,
said it.
you know,
Like-
I just don't think the story gonna be as entertaining with him being champion. I might have waited until Backlash to say it, but I don't know if I did. But I just felt like
But he had
he's
a good
got the
match.
goal,
Well,
but
it
it's
was a
like,
good match.
what's the chase now? Is he going to be aggressive? He's aggressive. So the thing is, he started off really babyface. Now he's an aggressive heelish babyface. He's like, during the beginning of SmackDown, he said, I did hit, Drew McIntyre with a title. This might have been last week's SmackDown or 2 weeks ago at this point. And I did hit him with a title, but I don't feel bad about it. I'm like, okay. I guess. You're not Randy Orton, so it's not working for me. But sure. Thank you.
But should he? But see, and I'm only mad because the Cody Rhodes he being is a Cody Rhodes we never seen that was in AEW.
Well, we'll see what the fans.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll see what the fans have to say when we get to WrestleStock if it's entertaining. But continuing back into SmackDown, we had Ilya Dragunov get some words from Sami Zayn saying, if you want to be as good as me, you should do an open challenge. Ilya Dragunov said, I will honor you and I will honor the God. He went out there. He said, look, I'm going to talk to you real quick. And the crowd gave him, you deserve it chants, which I think somebody here on the pod was not feeling. They said, I don't think he deserves it. And I think these chants is overused. But I'm not going to name drop who said that, who may or may not have said that. But what I will say is he thanked the crowd. He said, I would not have been able to do this if it wasn't for you. So now I will do the open challenge. And that's when Aleister Black came out. Okay, tattoo on tattoo. Let's see what goes. This is going to be a banger. It was like letting you know. I think Corey Graves on commentary. He said, look, I'm going to let y'all know right now. We got the best striker versus the most vicious striker. This is going to be a banger. I don't really remember the match being too much of a banger, but I do remember we had some interference. None other than Damian Priest. It's Wepa time came out to distract things. Not because he's a hater, but because he had to get his get back. Because not, what's his name? Aleister Black didn't come out by himself. No. He came out with his hot wife, Zelina Vega, and Zelina Vega helped throw a fireball in his eye, and Damian Priest still had the scar on his eye to prove it. He said, oh, I'm about to beat Aleister Black's butt, but he ain't touch him. He ain't interfere in the match because he got respect. Dragunov won based on the distraction that Aleister Black had, so Aleister Black lost. Match was over. Damian Priest said, yeah, I'm about to beat some A. And he did the wepa, if I'm using that word right. And he beat up Aleister Black a little bit. I think Zelina Vega jumped on his back some, and they were able to escape. So Zelina Vega and Aleister Black escaped, and Damian Priest was just like, my eye.
I ain't gonna lie. Two things. One,
Cypher using that word
actually,
right.
three things. I didn't watch. I didn't watch SmackDown at all. Number one, number two. They turning Aleister and Zelina into the new Carrion and Scarlet, which is crazy. And three, I thought this feud was over between Priest and Aleister. Apparently, I was
Are you mad
wrong.
about that? Are you mad about turning Aleister and Zelina to Karrion Kross and Scarlet?
I ain't mad. I'm just saying it's crazy how they let them go just to turn Aleister and his wife
That's
into
okay.
them. Which is
you know
crazy.
why? You know why that's okay? Because Kross, you had no aura. Then you got aura, but even when you came out here when your merch was selling, you had no aura. What's his name came from AEW. Come out here, he got a little bit of aura. And his wife already, people think she's already, because he got a body and petite. She already in character, and she can wrestle. So she can get in the ring. Scarlett couldn't do that. And Zelina can talk, so Zelina might start talking more. You feel me? It's a better fit. It's not my fault.
I want she keep wrestling. I don't want her to fade into a manager background character role. That'd be crazy. She's too talented.
How old is she? How old is she now? She been fighting.
She not past 30.
Zelina. Cypher, how old is Zelina? Cypher.
Zelina gotta be past 30, folks. We're gonna just put this in the chat and
it's past 30.
Let's Google this real fast.
Oh shit, she 34.
Yeah, bro.
She look good for her age.
I was slow to the type. Yeah, she 34. Yep. All right, well, now we had our main event. Drew McIntyre versus Jimmy Uso. No disqualification match. Just as it looked like Jimmy Uso was about to win and beat Drew McIntyre, he did a nice... he did a Samoan drop through a table. Boom. Getting ready to do a Uso splash. Drew McIntyre throws a chair right at his head. Smack it out. Boom. Oh my God. Jimmy Uso spun around. He's trying to figure out his left from his right. He's starting to stand up. Boom, connects with a Claymore kick. Drew McIntyre to Jimmy Uso's face. He's done. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. It's all over. And, that was the main event. Cody Rhodes came down to try to help out Jimmy Uso, but he got his A beat too. And if you follow my conspiracy... Nope, that's not the Go Home Show. Never mind. I was say if you follow my conspiracy theories, but it don't matter because it's not the Go Home Show. But that was SmackDown for y'all. Any final thoughts before we move on?
No, yeah, I guess. I didn't watch it, so I don't have nothing to say about SmackDown. I was doing more important things.
That's fair too, because I think I caught some highlights of it as well. I don't remember if I watched it. I think Raw I didn't see. Yeah, yesterday's Raw I didn't see. I tried to watch it. Nope, I didn't. I was doing something else. It doesn't matter, but let's talk about Raw. Monday Night Raw. The women main evented, so that's a nice chance to see. This only watched highlights, so I can only give you the vibe that I got from the highlights. And the vibe I got from the highlights was CM Punk was killing Jimmy J. Uso on the mic. He said, I need this. I want this. You think you're the only one that wants this? I held that belt for less time than you did, and I need it more than you. So what are you going to do? And I'm not talking to Jimmy Uso's brother. I'm not talking to Baby Roman. I'm talking to Main Event Jay. So, he gets quiet. Jey Uso gets the mic. He said, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, Oos. Yeet. That's the crowd doing the yeet. I'm going to go do yeet. What I always do. Yeet. I'm going to win. Yeet. I'm going to yeet. yeet. I'm gonna come out to the crowd. They going yeet, yeet. I'm gonna say, can we run it back one more time?
Yeet.
Yeet. And that's all I'm gonna do.
Yeet.
Cause I'm the best. Yeet. Actually, no, I'm
Hold
the
on.
best.
You messed it up, Cypher.
I did. Go ahead, please help me.
Because when CM Punk came out there, he first said, "Run it back." You feel me? And they said Punk. I'm like, oh my gosh, who made this shit? Is he doing this off the fly, bro?
It was crazy.
Because you went
he's
CM
the
Punk
GOAT.
segment before that. That was the funny part.
CM Punk is the GOAT.
Ads everywhere. That's what I get for trying to zoom in. Oh, my stereo. I was trying to zoom in. See up. So then that's when we had Penta going against Rusev. Nice little fight. Ended in a no contest because Los Americanos came and beat some people up. And Americano was out there too. Now these two were fighting to see who would be number one contender against Dirty Dom. Dirty Dom saw him in the back and said, yo, that was funny that y'all beat them up. Adam Pearce said, oh, that was funny, right? You was talking to them, that was funny. He's like, no, I was saying, like, that's crazy. Why would y'all do that? He's telling Adam Pearce, he's like, damn, now, Penta Rusev is going to beat y'all ass. That's crazy. And Adam Pearce said, no.
I don't understand why the heels do that. Why they see two people are fighting to be the number one contender and they say, hey, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to interfere and beat both of them up. That never works.
Now you sound like Kevin Owens. You breaking the fourth wall.
Roman just did it a couple years ago when he was still champion. And it was a triple threat between Randy, LA, and I forgot who else it was. I think it was Ed. It wasn't Edge. It was Randy, LA Knight, and somebody else. And he interfered in the match, beat all of them up. Like, nigga, now you got a fatal four-way. Randy, yeah, I forgot who it was. It was so stupid.
Yeah,
that's one of the dumbest things heels do.
Yep. So then that's when Adam Pearce said, hey, look, don't worry about them going after Los Americanos. They're going to be going after you because the Saturday night's main event is going to be a triple threat match for the title. And Adam Pearce accidentally pointed to that AAA belt because it's so amazing looking. He said they're going after this Intercontinental title. It was so funny. I was like, all right. So then that's when Roxanne Perez versus Nikki Bella happened. Roxanne Perez won. Nikki Bella made Roxanne Perez look like $1 million. And after that post-match beatdown, Judgment Day had to get a few extra stumps in. Stephanie Valkyria came out and said, oh, don't be doing them extra stumps. She came out and had my back. I'm going to have her back. So now we leading into a potential tag team between Nikki Bella and Stephanie Valkyria versus Judgment Day. All right. Bron Breakker put on a banger against LA Knight. Both of these guys were like really going in. Bron Breakker came out on top, but they was a good match. Then JD McDonough took on Sheamus. I don't know the storyline as to what happened here. Like I said, I only watched the highlights, but JD McDonough defeated Sheamus. What? Then we had our main event. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, a.k.a. Friends of Opportunity. Or is it Friends of Convenience? Something like that. Allies of Convenience. That's what it is.
Convenience.
Allies of Convenience. AOC. Took on Bayley and Lyra Valkyria for the women's tag team match. It looked like Bayley almost had it in and won, but no. They lost. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss won, and that was the main event. All shucks. Any thoughts on Raw?
Raw was definitely a show.
Hold on, this is...
Did AI kill it this week? Because last week we were talking about how much AI killed.
I'm gonna keep.
I don't think you guys liked Raw. Y'all kind of just dry on Raw.
No, I was quiet. I was quiet. I'll let you. Right. All right. Hold on. All right. The last match did cook. Swear to God, it definitely did cook. Was not expecting for it to cook how it cooked. How it definitely cooked. Say that 3 times over, Cypher.
Cook.
I'm talking about the sentence that I said.
I wasn't expecting
to get lost in the sauce.
Yeah, a lot of cooking.
That's what I was saying, but no. So basically, in other words, is as me watching that main event, I love how y'all put in Lyra Valkyria over so much as she's about to be the next probably can win this title and fight fucking maybe Stephanie for this belt and maybe win this shit because y'all putting her in the matches with Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Alexa Bliss, shit like that. What happened to Roxanne Perez story with Bayley, bro? When she was getting her push and all this other shit. Like, I don't like none of this stuff. What's going on? Cause yeah, AI ain't cooked. Y'all put Roxanne as the shit horse. and she been on TV more times than anybody else, and she got probably the most losses or damn near. She
You're
been
gonna
on
have to
screen more
coin
times than
that
everybody.
term. I like that term. The shit horse. You're a shit horse. You know that? Just a real true
Like
shit
fuck the
horse.
dark horse. Y'all made her like shit. Carmelo Hayes a shit horse too. He feuding with the Miz. Anybody who feud with the Miz, they get buried. Hey,
According
no,
to
hear
the
me
people
out.
on the internet, that's the best that means good things for him, I guess.
Okay, it's the Miz. The Miz is a corporate baby. So what are we saying? So anybody who team up with the Miz get buried and don't get no aura. This shit is not doing enough for Melo. We saying just for Melo. Fuck the Miz. What is this shit doing? He should have been out there about to fight Dragon off for that open challenge on Friday.
That's very true.
Yeah, I got my lick back on Miz. Cool, fuck my shit up. Now you're not here no
Well,
more. Now,
if he went out
what?
there to challenge what's his name, then he would have lost. Because
Okay,
Dragunov just won.
all right, okay, I know. Boom. Okay, if you want to
I
say
was
that, if you want to say that, we can do a run a game 7 back. What's up, bro? I can go back and forth for the belt. What it is?
with
Now,
who?
hey, listen, they ain't never do that. I ain't never
Oh, with
seen that in
Dragunov.
WWE. That's the point. That's who beat Melo beat Dragunov for his NXT belt. He defended that. Dragunov beat Melo for his belt. Yeah, they can go back and forth. I don't care. It was a phenomenal match. Dash, you was there. Like, I just watched
What?
Sami Zayn fight Dragunov. And Dragunov put a great man. I'm like, bro, you ain't lose nothing. And Cypher, you seen the Dragunov match before, Cypher, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like a whole
Visceral.
He
match.
has not.
Visceral, yeah. No, I have.
Yeah, a whole match. You see how intense he get and how he sell.
Throw his whole body
If you ever
into it.
watch a Melo, if you watch a Melo and Dragunov match, they can go title for title, not title for title, run that title back and forth against each other until somebody else getting involved. You feel me? That's when LA Knight or somebody should have gotten involved. Now they can reset that whole storyline and say fuck the Miz, and then the Miz can come in and then fuck that whole shit up, and then just next thing you know, win the belt off of Melo. You feel me? If they going back and forth, now you messing the game 7 up. Now we got a storyline cooking. You get what I'm saying? That makes sense.
No.
I feel you. It gotta be months down though. You gotta let Dragunov have a healthy reign first before Carmelo can even get a chance to. And that's the problem, man. Carmelo was
Yeah.
here this whole time. He was a #1 overall draft pick, first round draft pick, and Dragunov been injured for 10 months, and he come back get a pressure. The problem, God damn it, man. Black people, we need to. I don't know.
We're
This is
gonna
crazy.
get to it. That's the main event of our show. But let's talk about predictions. So as you know, Saturday night's main event is right around the corner. One of the first matches that we expect to be on the card is the WWE Intercontinental Championship triple threat match. Dirty Dominic Mysterio versus Penta and Rusev. Who do you guys think's gonna come out on top here?
Dirty Dom. I'm gonna kill Dashi.
Yeah, I think
You know
Dirty
what?
Dom's gonna
I'm
win
picking
this too.
Penta.
Penta would be nice. Get the
Okay,
belt
Dashi,
off
I'll
Dirty
make you a
Dom.
trade. I'll trade you. I'll make a trade for you, Dashi.
Well, while they talk about the
I don't even know
trade,
who I
I'm gonna
got
talk
for.
about this next match.
I want
WWE
Dirty Dom.
Women's Championship is on the line. The defending champion, the reigning defending champion, Tiffany Stratton, goes against Jade Cargill for the third time. I believe it's the third time. Is Jade finally going to get her victory at a Saturday night's main event and not a traditional PLE? Which, by the way, just so you know, Saturday night's main event is going to be on Peacock, not on live TV, so it's going to be a little bit differently.
Yes.
We might still get
No
commercials though.
ads.
We might still get ads.
Hey, we can't do our over on commercials. Listen, we can
No,
still do it, but I doubt
actually,
it's gonna be.
I said
commercials.
might. I meant to say 100%. We're going to get commercials and ads. You know why? Because WrestlePalooza had commercials and ads, and that was on ESPN. So why wouldn't Peacock
Does it
also
not have commercials?
It didn't have commercials. Could have swore that was the whole controversy. Is like it also had commercial breaks in between.
No, I do. You gotta watch it on the VPN.
I didn't have no commercials. I watched it on.
Oh shit.
I watched it.
Hey yo, breaking news.
Lola Vice and the NXT Women's Champion.
No. What the fuck is this people name?
I'm
What is
picking
this?
Jade Cargill, by the
Kelani
way.
Jordan and Jordan Grace was fighting, and then next thing you know, Trick and Ricky Saints is what's name. Kelani about to hit Jordan Grace with the belt. for the TNA championship. Come on. Why y'all letting my black girl cheat? She don't need to cheat.
One black girl that ain't gonna cheat is Jade Cargill. She's winning this match. She probably
I'm
wants to be
being
shit
Jay
heel
Cargill.
now.
She don't need to cheat. It's Tiffany Stratton. She don't need because even the first match they had, like, I feel like Jade should have won that regardless.
Needing to cheat and cheating just because you can, not the same thing. I don't think she will, but
Who's
she's a
booking
heel,
it?
so don't
Who's
put it
booking
past
it?
her now.
Who's doing this? AI, Triple H, or Road Dogg? Who doing it?
Yo, y'all keep
Because
coming
Road
at
Dogg
this
also
AI.
one of them producers too.
That is true.
So we get Road Dogg up there too. He part of DX, so Road Dogg, you get the same blame with Triple H and Abyss.
Well, if
Y'all
I can
real one.
quickly pull attention back to the segment that we're on, let's just get back to our predictions. So I think Tiffany's going to win only because storyline wise, Jade needs to win, but I feel like they're just going to do her dirty yet again. And this also isn't a PLE. This is a special event. What do they have this categorized as? Yeah, special event. So I don't think they're going to do us any justice.
Problem right there, thinking that industry-changing events can only happen on PLEs instead of just any show. That's why it needs to happen.
Yeah, I'm happy to be proven wrong. Jey Uso won, what was it, the Royal Rumble? That proved me wrong. Didn't he also win the Royal Heavyweight? Didn't somebody win? No, it's Intercontinental Championship. He either won it or lost it on a random episode of Raw to Braun Breaker, or he won it against somebody being summoned. Next match is going to be potentially the World Heavyweight Championship on the line, the vacant World Heavyweight Championship on the line. CM Punk, the voice of the voiceless and the best in the world, versus main event Jey Uso.
Yeah, I know who I'm rocking with.
Jey Uso, I know.
4 letters, 1 word, Punk. That's right.
That's gonna be CM Punk. You know what I mean?
It better be CM freaking
Run
Punk.
it back again. What Punk say? Run it back.
If it ain't CM Punk, I don't know what's going on.
Oh, breaking news. Ricky Saints and Trick Williams fighting the last man standing match at Deadline. Whatever Deadline is, Dashi.
We'll get to that.
I don't know what that is.
All right. Last match is going to be the WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes, the defending champion, had it since SummerSlam, going against Drew McIntyre, the chosen one. Who chose you? Why don't you say his name? Who chose you? It was Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon chose him.
What great, what saying of great virtue made you the chosen one?
And The Rock. The Rock chose him too.
I don't know if y'all been keeping count, but every title has changed hands on my picks.
I'm with that. That would make an exciting, not PLE. I would be happy for that. And of course, World Heavyweight Championships changing hands. You bum. It's a technicality. AJ, who you got winning WWE Championship?
I have. What's the boy name? Cody Rhodes. And the only reason why, he got a movie coming out.
He's still the face. He gotta be the face. Okay.
You gonna watch that movie?
I'm gonna watch that movie.
I'm not that big of a Street Fighter fan.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it too. I can't even lie.
I'm about to say, it feels like Cat. I mean, once you see the trailer, because I didn't care about Mortal Kombat 2 till I saw that trailer, and I was like, oh. I mean, I was always gonna see it regardless, but
I said that too.
I didn't care.
And I said the same thing, but I'm like, damn, I might watch it. I don't know. I might.
I feel like with you two guys, y'all might not see it in theaters. Y'all might watch it on streaming.
Oh yeah,
no,
that's
that.
Facts.
Yeah, because like me, I got the little movie pass thing. I'll see it in theaters if I can. I haven't seen Tron or Five Nights at Freddy's 2, whatever it's called. All the stuff that came out this month and a little bit of last month. Black Phone 2, I didn't see. I've just been busy. So, but that was your predictions. Now let's get into something fun we like to call a wrestle stock. So wrestle stock is where we look at the polls from different superstars and we rate them, and we try to get some fan engagement too. So if you see your vote, I'm just trying to what's that called, talk while my thing is loading up. If you see your chance to vote, please definitely vote. It's so fun. We need you. My screen timed out that I had on.
Now when I went to vote, it was the same names as last time. I was confused.
Yeah, I just cloned it. Why is it not opening up? I guess you and AJ just talk for a second. about your favorite wrestlers while I get this
So
thing.
we are doing
Okay, cool bet. So
wrestling
okay, cool. Hold on, cool bet. Say less. Wrestling talk. So Ricky Saints versus Trick
Oh, okay.
Williams, Dashi. So they having a First of all, you seen what went down. You sent that in the group message how Trick was going crazy, acting like, no, y'all got me effed up out here, and they're like, I held this shit down for 3 years. Exactly what he said.
So I've been holding this shit down for 3 years.
Now he not wrong, but whole
We're on
time.
network TV, bro.
No,
Watch
but no, as he should have said that. It's like Jada Parker saying the N word, but no, I'm not gonna say it like that. But yeah, Trick, you can say that because they say ass, bitch, and everything. I can say shit. So
is he
my
going to
thing
get in trouble like LA Knight got in trouble yesterday or Monday?
Yeah, he's gonna get in trouble. He's gonna get a big hefty fine. He's gonna get.
Trick will be
He's
fine.
gonna, no, well, it depends. The Rock like him allegedly. It depends. It depends if Carmelo Hayes paid that price tag for him because Melo is the older brother. So, but no, you saying you hold this shit down for 3 years, right, bro? Whole time, them three years, it was Bron breaking Melo and Dragon off. It wasn't you. And I'm putting fucking Dijak and fucking Baron Corbin.
He was in the class, but he
last year.
wasn't head of the class, and I'm ready to go back in with guys.
He was head of it last year.
So what
That counts. He was head of it last year. That counts.
Who, Trick?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that count. That count. That's 1 year, bro. But then you trying to put extra time on because you did shit with NXT. I'm not NXT, TNA. Bro, you ain't doing Melo and them did. You still green. You the male version of Jade Cargill. I'm sorry to say it. You bossed a lot of moves against Ricky Saints, and Ricky Saints whooped your ass. He should hit you with a Rochambeau.
Shout out to Trick.
Wait, what you just say?
The Rochambeau is Ricky Saints' move when he can lift people, and like it's like the Razor's Edge.
Are you pronouncing it correctly? Rochambeau? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Because that sounds
Rochambeau.
dangerously familiar to a Rochambeau, which is a joke from South Park. I don't really remember it, but it involves probably kicking you in the balls, Rochambeau you or something like that. And I'm like, wait, is he an anime fan or like a 90s baby? Like, that's so funny. Go Google that later, South Park Rochambeau or something like that. I think it's from not the first movie, but it's probably from earlier seasons. Something about balls. But anyway, it's just funny that Ricky Saints has that move, Rochambeau. So, here's WrestleStock for week 3. Now, folks, it's still in its infancy, so when you're missing some superstars on here, don't worry about it. Don't think about it. So, we had, how many people voted? We had 2 people vote this week, and CM Punk came out as number 1 this time. He has 4 stars. He's actually tied number 1 with Drew McIntyre, so congratulations, CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. You are the most entertaining people on the WWE show right now. I'll add some TNA stars in here, too, just to mess with you guys. And Carmelo Hayes came out in 2nd place, so that's good. He ain't even doing nothing, and he's up there. Cody's still up there? I thought y'all was hating on Cody. Cody is just as entertaining as Solo Sikoa, it would seem. So you find Cody just as entertaining as Carmelo Hayes, with Carmelo Hayes being slightly above. And even Bianca Belair is still entertaining. She's got a 2.5 star, which is not bad. She's not even on TV, and she's just as entertaining as Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton. And of course, at the bottom is The Miz. I believe this is the second.
To be fair, Bianca got a TV show.
What TV show does she have out currently? Because I know she had a TV show 2 years ago with her and Tez.
Yeah,
WWE.
Her and Tez. Yeah, she had a TV show. People still watching it, so that's why she's still entertaining.
Okay. And The Miz is just all the way down at the bottom.
watch it.
Second week in a row.
If Naomi was on this WrestleStock program right now, she'd get 5 stars for me still. She's still a splashy woman of the year for me.
No, she's not.
Folks, keep that in mind. I got to add a lot more people to here, so when you start to see the following weeks,
I'm not even lying. She is splashy.
That's why I don't know why AJ chatting. Like, he already agreed to this months ago.
Bro, first of all, you said you was. I got to make some magic happen. It's been a dry podcast today, bro. I gotta make some. I gotta make some clickbait.
But you had to run it back. You had to run that take back because you know there's no.
I did because I'm like, damn, because I'm about to curse Jimmy out. Like, damn, Jimmy, you got my girl pregnant when she's about to have the time of her life right now.
To realize he was like, oh shit, ain't nobody better than Naomi still. Exactly.
I'm like, I'm about to hold off. All this shit about to come back and run it back to curse Jimmy out. Jimmy, bro, your baby happening right now. That's why you had to get rid of it off the screen.
A close runner-up for me is Mercedes.
Cypher. You didn't talk about that either, too, Cypher. Jimmy got beat down on SmackDown.
I mentioned it.
With the chair and everything.
I didn't
you
mention
mentioned
the
it, but we
chair.
didn't
Yeah,
react
yeah, I
on it.
didn't mention the
Correct.
chair thing. You guys were dry
Yeah,
about
I
SmackDown.
don't
You
got
just
written
didn't
off.
really care.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, because I'm feeding off of Dashi energy, and you know how that go. So
That shit
Dash
ain't got
your
energy.
energy.
they
Yeah, your
ran
energy
Jimmy.
sucks, is what he's
They
saying.
wrote Jimmy off. They wrote
I
Jimmy
said,
off
I
pretty
ain't even
much.
got energy.
I
I
know
was
you
yeah,
said it in the
that
beginning,
quick.
but yeah, they wrote Jimmy off because the baby about to come or whatever. I'm like,
Oh,
God
okay.
damn it, Jimmy! I'm still pissed at
That's
Jimmy.
pretty fast. Yeah, that's pretty fast
I know.
pregnancy.
But you don't know if it's premature baby or anything. Nobody
2
knows nothing.
months. But nigga,
She probably was pregnant longer than that. Some people don't show.
Oh, so she was
bro,
fighting while she was
that's the
pregnant.
week before she announced.
You,
I'm about to
yeah,
say, go
you
ahead.
you don't know, bro. Bro, I got a homie. He was born at legit 4 months. I don't even know how he alive right now. So you don't even know what's going down.
On that
What a
note, I
guy.
gotta go to wrestling news.
Cypher.
I gotta rope you guys
Yeah,
back in. Let me rope you
yeah.
guys back in. I gotta
Go
rope you
ahead.
guys
Bro,
back
that's
in.
like wrestling news. That's like news. That's like news. That's like news.
Just no.
But I
Let's
don't
just
want
get.
to continue.
So,
Born at 4
do,
months.
during the height of the not ESPN, the Epstein file scandals, a White House press office official texted a major WWE official, and people in the company were told by Paul Levesque that Heyman's promo on Lesnar's return, which I have up on screen, was said to be a part of the inspiration for the response to that party made. So here was Heyman's response. He said, "If there are critics of it," first of all, he said, "My name is Paul Heyman, and if there are critics of it," this is in response to Brock Lesnar returning, "get over it. He's here, and he's gonna be here, and you ain't gonna be able to cancel him." What do you guys think about that? I left my mic
Yeah, I mean they
muted,
kind
but
of
you
stand
guys
on
can figure
business.
it out.
They put him in the advertisement for WrestleMania, so they kind of they standing 10 toes in this Brock thing.
All right, Brock it is.
Brock Lesnar.
Talk about it, AJ. What about him? You like him? You love him? You hate him? Did you even see him?
So me watching. So as you saying that, me watching NXT tonight, right? They had a Vegas promo for WrestleMania, right? They was all at a gambling table, right? Which is
It was
very
on Monday too.
ironic. Yeah, which is very ironic, right? Based off of what went down in the NBA with the gambling situation and all this other shit. You feel me? So y'all put wrestlers on gambling situations, and one of the faces on the poster at WrestleMania for that vignette of that promo was Brock Lesnar at that promo. Why are you showing Brock Lesnar at the table? Is he fighting at WrestleMania or what? Because
Yeah,
you know the
why was they
allegations.
advertising?
It's making me harder. It's making it harder and harder for me to support WWE. Where Odyssey Jones don't got a job, and your man name been brought up more than about 40-something times in a court case allegation.
Wait, what's your
So
current
I
level
don't
of
want to hear
support?
it.
I didn't. You still support WWE right now?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I support
Oh,
my wrestlers who I gotta watch on TV. Where it's like, fuck, I got no choice but to watch it. That's why I don't pay for shit. So I'm kind of pissed where my cable company give me this shit for free. I'm like, y'all giving my money to these people. I'm like, I don't like these people. You feel me?
okay. Dashi, do you
Hey,
support
listen,
WWE right now?
I don't buy anything from them if that's what you're asking.
Okay. Do you pay for ESPN
I
Like
Plus?
still
me
watch
either.
the product and play the
I
video
don't pay for
game,
that,
but other
bro.
than that,
That comes
I'm
with
not
files.
I'm
Okay.
not I'm not in a rush to buy anything from WWE besides
Okay.
maybe an action figure or wrestling belt or something. I got a new wrestling belt. Also, breaking news. AJ breaking news. AJ breaking news.
Mm-hmm.
AJ style. Sixers won. They came back against Washington. We look good this season so far.
No, fuck that. No, we supposed to lose, bro. But let's get it, Sixers,
The hell
because
you
I was
mean we
about to go
supposed to
there.
lose, nigga?
No, listen, bro. I
You
seen
better
tickets and
trade
stuff. No,
Embiid and trade PG.
Dashy,
Get these niggas
listen,
out of
bro.
here.
Dashy, listen. The game I wanted to go to, the Warriors versus the Sixers, was fucking $60. Sideline, damn near courtside seats. You were like the third row. You feel me?
Yeah, good price.
No, fuck that. We winning now. You know how much some tickets cost, Dashy?
I looked at the other day. They weren't too expensive. At least the ones I was
No, they
looking at.
getting up there. They want to see that young rookie play. They want to see that say I was there.
The
You know
generator,
when we
DJ Edgecombe, shout out to him.
shut up. Don't call him that, but I don't like that nickname. It's like calling
I
him
love it. That shit
It's
tough.
like calling him
They
Perk
got a
Angle.
backstory to it. Cypher, I'm gonna tell you the
I
backstory real
know.
quick. VJ
The back.
Edgecombe is from Africa.
Ew, don't tell
Hold
my
on. Let me.
man's
I will tell
story,
H. Let
bro.
me tell Cypher the backstory. VJ
All right.
Edgecombe is from Africa,
Bahamas.
somewhere
No,
in Africa.
Bahamas.
Yeah, my bad. You bet. Maybe right. But he from the Bahamas. In his town, his village or whatever didn't have electricity. So him playing basketball, he kind of made it out there,
That
and
sound
he
wild, this shit.
he supplied a generator for his village. So they call him the generator.
That's correct, Cypher.
So
But
why
his
is
family
that?
lived off a generator for 7 years. No, stop. Boom. Dashy said it wrong. I'm a real Sixer fan. Dashy, talk about
A real
your
Sixer
birds.
fan is crazy.
No, talk about your birds, nigga. VJ Edgecombe. VJ Edgecombe. That's his name. Get it correctly. He's from the Bahamas. His mom, everybody lived off a generator. His family lived. He moved to New York. You feel me? Played ball and everything, but he got a different background. He got the grit and grime, like everything. Everybody said, "Hey, in the NBA, where the people from the hood and playing ball and shit?" That's that nigga. He said, "Yo," and when he got drafted, my family left for a generator for fucking 7 years. He was tearing up, like he was not lying. Hurricanes and all. Bahamas is like Trinidad, Jamaica, all of it. You feel me? He got the sponsorship. He athletic. If you know who Victor Oladipo is, who's
He,
African, he got the
he's
same exact treats.
he said the
He
same thing
did.
I said, but with more words. But
Oh
essentially,
no,
yes.
no, you said the man was from Africa. Get your facts straight. He did. And he did not supply the village. He did not supply the village with a generator. His family lived off
My
a
backstory
generator.
sounds a lot better.
No, his family had to live off a generator. They had no electricity
No, he
besides just a
supplied the whole
generator.
village with electricity. I like that one
He
better.
had he had no money. Who's
That means he
supplying
fed
shit,
more than just his people. He fed the whole city, the whole country. That nigga
bro?
is that nigga for
He
real.
had no Cipher. He had no
And he
money.
about to
His
start
family,
feeding Philadelphia
Cipher.
some buckets, nigga. We about to go to the playoffs. If we trade Embiid, we trade PG, get some draft picks, and we trade
Stop.
well, we gonna
Stop.
be a
Stop. Slow
dynasty.
down. Slow down.
Calling
Slow
it,
down.
nigga.
What's wrong with
Calling
being the
it.
You
dynasty?
need Embiid. Hold on, no, stop. Slow down. You need Embiid. If you watch game 2, Embiid ain't do shit besides give us 20 points. Edgecombe had a bad game. Embiid didn't get no rebounds. Embiid, Maxi got it. Edgecombe got it. You just got to give us whatever. We got these pieces around you. That's why Embiid said what he said.
No, fuck
Slow your
Embiid.
roll.
All right, wait. Let me
No.
get back to these wrestling
Hold on,
news.
hold on, Cypher. Hold on. It can't be wrestling news. Hold on. Cypher's gonna be over for pod gonna be 5 minutes extended because got me effed up, Dashy.
No, fuck Embiid. I like Embiid, but he
No,
want to go.
no,
It's
he
clear he
earned
wants
that
to leave.
black. Hold on, stop. He earned that black jersey, and he showed you why he earned that black jersey with a bum knee. Don't even put a weight on, and he gave you 4 rebounds and 20 points, and we won the game on game 2.
I
And
fuck
yeah,
with
Embiid.
Embiid, but he's clear he wants to go, and he's
No,
been wanting to go
nigga,
for
it's only
years
one nigga who
now.
had to go, bro. You know who that one nigga is, not Embiid. You know
It's
who
not
that
him
nigga is who
anymore.
had to go.
Nigga is 30 plus with 2 bum knees. Get his ass out of
No,
here.
one bum knee,
That nigga
one.
could barely move.
And gave you 20 points and help us win the game. Take them
Exactly.
20 points.
He can
No,
get us some draft stock.
you're
We
not.
have to play for the future now.
Listen. That's okay.
That nigga is
That's
30
okay,
plus. In
nigga. We
sports
can,
world, that's old.
nigga, bro. Do you not watch the ball game, bro? I've been watching the game, nigga. Have you been watching the
I watched
game?
the game, and I watched enough to say trade this
Have you
nigga.
watched all 3 games besides all 2 games? Because I didn't watch the last game
I
because we
watched
on the
2.
pod.
I watched
Because
enough to say trade this nigga. That's what I'm
not
saying.
yet. The
I'm thinking
first
of the
game was
future, not this
bad.
season. We
First
ain't
game
winning
was
shit
hear
this
me out. The
season.
first game was bad. First game was bad. Second game was good. He ain't played tonight.
He
But we're
played
gonna bring it
what?
back into wrestling.
He
My
played
fault.
2
Okay.
games, right?
We
Or
talking
2?
about
He
played
played
2
3
games.
games.
Two. He played 2. He ain't played
Yeah,
this last one.
just trade this nigga. I'm to get some
But
draft
yo,
stock.
go ahead.
We not winning shit this year.
Ayo, Cypher, don't take my man off the screen, bro. Take him off the
We not
screen,
winning shit
Cypher.
this
I
year.
mean, this is
Maxi
what y'all
Cypher, take him
talking
off the
Matthews
about,
and
screen.
so
Edgecombe.
y'all talking about him.
Yeah,
No, my man got a gold medal. Remember that, Dashy.
that's fine.
He shut down
So does
Jokic.
Carmelo Anthony.
Shit, we need him. Mind you, we would have lost if fucking JoJo ain't fucking shut down Jokic. Jokic was baking
Nigga,
us.
we would have won if Kawhi didn't make that damn shot. That was our best year. If Kawhi Leonard didn't make that damn shot, bro, we would have been in the chip that year.
First of all, hear me out. Blame Ben Simmons. That's all I'm gonna say. Cypher, do not put that man on screen. Do not do it. Cause I'm gonna curse him out and Dashy gonna curse him out too.
And
Don't put
shout
the
out to the
name in his face.
generator, VJ Edgecombe. That nigga is a
Let's
fucking
go.
3 games in. He got a nickname. You know he tough.
Shout out to Maxie. I need you to get a nickname. You ain't earned a nickname yet, but you're on your way. What is he? I can't call you Agent Zero. You got to be called Mr. Nice Guy because you smile too much. Yeah, that's
He
your name,
smiles a
Mr. Nice
lot.
Guy.
No,
You
McCain
know
smiles
what?
way more. Him and
I
McCain
know
have a
what?
smile too much.
nickname for
You said
him.
who?
Let's call him El Idolo because there is a
You
belief
gonna do that?
in lucha circles that WWE is trying to enforce that 1 year non-compete on Andrade, and they're going to try to leverage that to force him back into the WWE. They said, "Psych, stupid! You thought we was going to let you go to AEW?
Come back.
Come back here and work for us like a slave while we pay you." Isn't that interesting? What do you think's going to happen there? Such a crazy
I mean,
court
hell.
case. Because how they
You know
going
what's
to
gonna
enforce
happen?
it? He's an independent contractor. Go ahead. What's going to happen?
You know what's gonna happen? Andrade is not gonna come back to WWE. He's gonna sit out for this year just to say fuck them. And yeah, I think and it sets a bad precedent too. That's also what I think is gonna happen. WWE looks like scumbags for this move, bro.
They are.
Even though legally they have a right,
They don't.
they still look like scumbags.
They don't have a
What do you
right.
So,
It was in the
So
contract.
it
Ron,
is in the contract, but
Ron,
that contract is not really enforceable because the contract
no,
was broken down
that
by
wasn't his time.
wrestler
Hold on.
slash.
Jeremy?
Well, let me go ahead. Go ahead. Take the floor.
No, I wanted to say because that wasn't his contract at all. So Birdman, I'm gonna say it like this: Birdman said my contract is all be renegotiated. You don't gotta be there. They got renegotiated regardless. Boom. Andrade contract did not state that. TKO takes over. He leaves. He gets fired. None of that stuff was in his clause. None of that. So it's big allegations and lawsuits against that. He got the money to back that shit up. Where that could be more hurtful for WWE than for a company based off of a beloved wrestler. You feel me? And you've seen the pop that he got from AEW, and you've seen the pop that he got from WWE when he came to Royal Rumble. You feel me? So they got, and then also rumors were saying that they figure, like, you know what I'm saying, like they trying to figure out to get him back here. You feel me? But the bridge already burnt, so you gotta either pay him out, or let him go. You feel me? Or take the shit to court.
But that's what we're talking about. WWE
No,
is
but
not gonna do that.
no, but it was more insider to that. I just didn't see it. It was more in depth.
Oh, listen, WWE is not going to do that regardless, even if they benefit from Andrade coming back. And Andrade, I don't know contractually if he's obligated to come back if they say come back, but he's not going to come back after what they just did to him. Hell no, I wouldn't come back.
But see, that's the difference because you got CMLL, whatever the other wrestling Tony Khan and them got, and AEW backing them up, and more so
He
Daddy
can't do
money.
nothing legally because he's still a WWE superstar. Still, he's still
No,
under
he
contract.
No, he's not a
he
WWE
can't do nothing
superstar.
legally.
The non-compete just means
He
it's
got
in the
fired.
it's in the contract. So former wrestler David Otunga, you guys know him from Nexus. He's also went to Harvard,
Yeah.
so he does that law stuff too. He pulled out his old contract. So these non-compete clauses have always been in these contracts, but just because you write stuff on paper and just because both parties sign doesn't make it legally enforceable in front of the right judge. So the contract states that, okay, you can't do what you want to do, but you're responsible for everything that you do. Those are conflicting words because if someone is an employee, they can't do what they want to do. They got to do what you tell them to do, and you got to pay the proper taxes, the right health insurance, yada yada. But if you sign them on as an independent contractor, they can move how they want to move. Independent, their own person, contractor. So if you're an independent contractor,
So what's
technically,
the point of a non-compete?
that's what I'm about to tell you. The point of the non-complete is to scare them. Say, hey, look, you can't work nowhere else for a year. All of the contracts said that. David Otunga said that. But what happens is when they leave, not Andrade, he left under his own mysterious circumstances. Normally when people get released, they have the 30 days, or 90 days, excuse me, where they're still getting paid. WWE does not.
Sorry to interrupt, but according to WrestleMania, he was released due to multiple failed wellness policy violations.
Right, so his situation
Oh,
is crazy. But like I said, normally when you're released, like if you look at our our wall of releases, obviously R-Truth's back, but our wall of releases, they all have a 1-year non-compete on their contract. What happens is WWE says for the next 90 days, you have a non-compete and we're going to still pay you. So you sit at home and we pay you. The reason why they're doing that is on their end to say, well, if they're smart enough to read the contract, they'll see that this whole 365-day non-compete is illegal, but they're not going smart enough to read it. So let's just pay them so they shut up. It's like hush money, like shut up for 90 days, don't do nothing, we'll just pay you because we don't want you taking that excitement, that aura that you might have had within that 90 days of heat. We want it to die down. Then you can go do whatever you want. Because technically WWE does not have to pay these superstars for 90 days. They're choosing to so that these superstars can cool down and not be all, bringing it next day show up on WCW. We'll say again?
He ordered them. Andrade ordered them.
Right, that's why I said Andrade's situation is different. He has the same contract, but he left.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say what he did. He did what Chameleonaire did. He ordered them.
And that got Chameleonaire in trouble.
Money,
he wasn't. Nothing was wrong with him, and that got Chameleonaire in trouble.
And nothing was wrong with him. Got him in trouble, got him paid, and got the fuck out of there and give me my fucking money, bro. That's what I'm hearing with Andrade, and that's why they don't want to take it to court because he got money. And think about it.
But it's the same thing that happened with Karrion Kross, if you guys remember. They said it was down to the wire, and they offered Karrion Kross a low-ass number. He said, hey, can you show me some reasons why you might have offered me this low-ass number? Because my merch is doing good, but you guys aren't showing me how much merch I'm selling versus, how much I'm getting. I just know how much my paychecks say. But, let me see some numbers. They said, all right, let me go back to the office. And they said, he want to see what? No, we ain't showing them goddamn numbers. Tell that man this the offer. He better take it or get out of my face. So they presented the contract back to Karrion Kross. They said, look, I can't really show you nothing, but here, take it and get out of my face. Karrion Kross said, nah, I'm out.
They called a real auditor. He called a real auditor. Yep.
So
they called a real auditor.
If you're saying that's also what Andrade did, then yes. If you audit, then, people don't like that. People don't like dealing with smart people. Yeah. They want to deal with dumb people because they can take advantage. Certain people, not everybody, sorry.
They don't want to do that.
People that wish to take advantage of people, like, a company that hires you to hurt your body and not be an employee but be an independent contractor, they would like it if you're not the wisest. They rather you just be agreeable. Mm-hmm. Just do what we say.
Why you think? That's maybe why the Street Profits don't fight that much and they don't got no belts and come in them. I'm getting my paper, bro. Forget all that.
Conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
You diving into conspiracy theories with that one, but maybe.
I'm being messy. My fault. I'm being messy. My fault. As Cypher said last podcast.
No, messy was when you was snitching on Jay allegedly. But
no, that was Dashi.
That was messy just now. That was messy just now. You just threw Dashi in here. You could have just said that wasn't me. You had to throw Dashi name in. You messy.
I'm glad you peeped that, Cypher.
Mm-hmm. You know who else?
I got spun on. Cypher put spun on my name.
Did I? Oh, my bad. Well, I'm about to put some more smut on your name in a segue. You know who else is messy? Jasmine Nix. Because she smiled at my man AJ when AJ did a fan signing or he went to a meet and greet and Jasmine Nix was there. She was like, oh, you kind of tall. And AJ had to blush. He black. So when he blushed, that joint was crazy. But she also said in other important news, she said she turned down Love Island because AJ wasn't going to be in it. And she was also signed to WWE at the time.
I should have been in that shit. She should have said, yeah, I would have been like, hey, where's my contract?
I would have loved to watch it if AJ was there, yeah.
Don't watch my TV show. That's cringy. Because if I got to watch this shit with Cypher and my family.
Nah, we coming back to the pod next week. We coming back to the next episode of Pie and we clowning your ass, nigga.
I'm like, bro, hear me out.
Well, technically, he's going to take like 6 weeks off or something like that. So he's not going to be potting with us. Actually, no, he still does it remotely. So he'll still pod with us. Like, and we're not even going to know because he's going to be under NDA. Yeah, he's going to be under NDA. He can't say what he's been doing. Then we find out the TV show on. He's not going to tell us the TV show on, by the way. So he's not going to let us know. We're going to have to find that by accident. Wait, hold up. Ain't that? Why did it look like AJ? Hold on. AJ, that's what you was doing for 6 weeks? That's how it's going to be.
I'm like, yo, hear me out. Had to sign an NDA clause.
Yeah.
But if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. I don't care what they talk about. I'm like, yo, this shit was wild. It was scripted, but it was fun.
The producers made you slap her butt. Like, I ain't even want to slap her butt. The producers told me to slap it. They said slap it.
You gotta go to Temptation Island. That's the real.
I'm like, hear me out.
Okay, wait. Which one of those is on Netflix? Because Temptation sound crazier than Love.
They both are.
Oh damn! Wait, why are they both on
they both are,
Netflix?
but Temptation is on Netflix.
Is there a difference?
Love is on a bunch of different ones.
Oh,
but
okay.
Temptation is the one on Netflix.
Okay, yeah. You know what
There's
I
a Spanish
know?
one where they be freaking on there.
I know the that's funny. The Metro PCS one or whoever it was, the Nada Yada Island, where you get Nada Yada from the stupid commercials. It's the Nada Yada.
Yo, you know what's funny though? Cause I'm kind of mad because you was mad. Jasmine Nix was mad about making $75K per year for 3 years, right?
I think it was
but
65.
But you was a background character.
I think it was 65.
Was like,
yeah, I think it was 65. Something that you really can't live off of. We did the math and everything.
Yeah. You can't. But it's teachers and everybody else who can live off of. It's like, you understand what I'm going at. You got teachers and stuff.
I'm gonna tell you, I disagree because
$35K a year.
They're barely living. They gotta have other jobs. Most of the teachers are down in Florida. They do like other side hustles to make money.
You said Florida. You said Florida, bro.
Because she in Florida doing NXT, so I assume either it's Connecticut or Florida laws. I don't know where she's living.
I don't feel bad.
I assume it's Florida.
You know why I don't feel bad?
We know.
You know what I do. You know what I do.
Run track.
You know what I do. You know, you feel me? Yeah, I run track. I mean, boom. Bad year, good year, it don't matter. You feel me? As a male in America. Jasmine Nix, that's a sad violin. Sad violin. Very, very sad. It's people out here who can't even make fucking $20,000 and I thought the whole entire year. What are you talking about, shorty?
Well, speaking of $20,000.
Boom. Thank you, caught on.
Speaking of $20,000, if you wanted to see Mercedes Moné come to your wrestling promotion, you're gonna have to pay her $25,000 for an indie show appearance. And on top of that, what's not here on this picture, she need to win. That's in her contract. She don't go to your indie show unless she winning. It don't got to be for the belt, but if you want her there, she gonna win. That's in her contract. Do you guys feel like she stepped into the Rock era of doing that? Because you know the Rock got in his contract, he can't lose fist fights, and LL Cool J got in his contract, he can't die in any movie. So do you think that she's a little bit too feeling herself, or she's justified putting her foot down?
I can give her what she want. Yeah, no, she's justified. I give her what she want. You can win these. You can win something.
Didn't The Rock lose against John Cena
in a movie?
It's about movies.
Oh, didn't The Rock lose against Vin Diesel in Fast and Furious?
No.
I don't know which one I'm thinking about. Hold on.
None of them. The fights always ended in some kind of stalemate. They both egos couldn't allow the other person to win. Yeah.
Cypher, did you see?
Hold on. Let's have a talk. Hold on. Really? Hold on. I'm trying to think.
So Fast Five, they fought a little bit inside the garage, and I think Vin Diesel was on top of the Rock and about to hit him with the some crowbar type thing.
The wrench, right?
Yeah, but the fight ended because I think somebody pulled guns on him or something like that. Then at the end of the movie, they didn't really have a fight. They had a race against it. Yeah.
I remember now.
Okay.
Damn, really?
I was about to go through all the Fast and Furious
movies. Did you see the Smash Machine?
Hold on. Did he look,
I did not.
Like Adam? No. He didn't have to because I had to remember like the little gist of it. I'm like.
And he didn't lose to Black Adam.
Did he lose?
He got caught, but then he got out. So, if you want to count that as losing, but I think he let himself get caught.
He lost. He almost lost. That nigga never lose. He won in Tooth Fairy.
It's in his
Walking
contract.
Tall,
it's in his contract.
They cooled down. Hold on. Oh, he got the Hulk Hogan contract.
I can tell you.
No, he got the Hulk Hogan.
I can tell you who did lose. The Hardy Boys, they lost, but they also win. But you got to lose in order to win, and you got to win in order to not lose. The Hardy Boys are the first tag team to hold WWE tag teams.
Cypher, look at that. Look at it. In the 90s, I'm gonna say it like that. How the new kids say it. 1900s, they was a tag team. A tag team in the 2000s, and also became single wrestlers too, and very respected. Jeff Hardy in WWE, Matt Hardy in TNA. Broken Matt Hardy. And they know what happened. Made Brother Nero and Broken Matt Hardy. So you telling me they know how to make a tag team and be single wrestlers. And it's only one of them who didn't win that tag team, that world belt was Matt Hardy. But Jeff did. Matt Hardy left.
TNA world title, didn't he?
They're the best, man.
No, Matt Hardy never won a world title. They are the best tag team / tag team to break up and go on good solo careers. I'm talking about WWE status because Matt Hardy was doing this shit outside of WWE. He's like he's the pre. If it wasn't for Matt Hardy, Matt Cardona cannot walk for what he's doing right now.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like them niggas. You feel me? I'm like, yo, they like to wrestle. Jeff Hardy came and wrestling at 16 and a lot about his age, and Vince still had that man on the card fighting, getting his ass beat at 16 years old. I'm like, bro, that man been doing this shit since he was 16. That nigga damn near 50 right now.
It's funny because they get a long...
Like, what?
Yeah, it's funny because they get a long career in wrestling, but then you have other superstars like Candice LeRae, who's transitioning into a backstage WWE role. Why can't she have a long career wrestling? I didn't see her wrestle enough as the Poison Pixie. Why is she transitioning into backstage when WWE SmackDown... No, she on SmackDown? Yeah, because DIY's on SmackDown. The SmackDown roster for women need superstars. Like, what is going on here? I just don't get it. Does she want to do this? Are they just not giving her TV time? And she said, well, don't try to cut me. Let me just produce a match or two. Like, I just don't know why she's not getting TV time. I know, she teaming up with Nia for a little bit. I know she teamed up with Candice she is Candice LeRae. She teamed up with, who was it that got released? What is her name? It was Candice LeRae, and she was turning the other girl, Indy Hartwell. She turned Indy Hartwell to a bad guy as I started watching them. And Indy Hartwell didn't want to be a bad guy. Then they both became bad guys, and it was awesome. Then Indy Hartwell just got dropped. Like, oh, we're not using you. It was crazy, man.
It was fucking insane, man. Shout out to Candice LeRae, though. I hope it works out for her.
Exactly.
Worked out for Bobby Roode, Shayna Baszler. You know what I mean? Worked out for them.
I wasn't there for Bobby Roode. Was his song really like that? Did people really like Bobby Roode?
I know that from 2K games.
Hey, Dashi, don't do that.
Yes.
I wasn't there for that. Don't do that. I didn't understand what you were saying just now. I'm like,
that joint in the 2K game. Well, it's in the old 2K
game.
games. So yeah, that was pretty good.
Dashi had a pop moment. You know that, right? Cypher. Dashi had a pop moment. I said, "Was that nigga like that?" He said, "Glorious." I'm like,
didn't even answer the question. He just said the song. Yeah.
Bro, he was there. Dashi was there.
Your theme song.
There. I came right after he got hurt.
Speaking of wrestling, right? My man worked today, right? Old co-worker I used to work with before at my new joint, right? He said he used to watch wrestling. He said wrestling been popping lately. I said it's cool. I said it's popping, it's chilling. Like it's not as it used to be. And mind, I'm explaining to how when I got back into wrestling, I said, yo, this show be on for the end of time. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. You want to take a 10-year break and come back, and mind you, if you come back from a 10-year hiatus, you gonna see what went down, and you kind of want to take a break. Cause I do a podcast and Cypher and Dashi bro, I'm not even watching this. I'm nigga watching NXT. That's what I'm trying to tell Cypher to watch NXT. You're not gonna get bored watching NXT. Main roster Cypher, you won't get bored. That's what I'm explaining to you. Shawn Michaels holding that shit down. You feel me?
What I will say is the college guys, they have more fun. I was watching either clips, I think it was clips of college football, and they were just having more fun because they're more younger, more athletic. So I could see how that would apply to NXT, which have younger wrestlers. They're usually under 30, so they're not necessarily college, but they're younger, more flexible, able to do crazier stunts and more flips and more bumps.
But it's not even that.
They'll come back
Carmelo Hayes. So Carmelo Hayes is 31, right?
Right, just turned 30. So
30.
He got drafted when he was probably 29.
Just turned 30. So when he's fighting Andrade, he's in his 20s. He's still 30. I'm 30. Mind you, athletes can evolve no matter what. Andrade's still going. Moonsaults, backflips,
they can evolve for
fists,
sure.
everything.
Yeah, they can evolve for sure. That's true.
Now you want to know? No. Everyone, slow down. I'm out.
No, but I'm not. Hold on. I'm not done though.
AJ,
hold it.
I gotta stop you because I'm about to call you out. Just 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, you said Carmelo was washed because he was 30. You said everyone over 30 is wrestling is washed. I said LA Knight, Damian Priest are 40 plus. Cody Rhodes is 40. Roman is 40. You said when wrestlers turn 30, listen to what I'm saying. You said when wrestlers turn 30, they old and they unusable. That's what you said.
Damn.
So now I'm holding you to that.
First of all, I never said unusable. I never said them words in there in my life.
I put that word in there, but I'm saying
I know you did. I know you did, because don't ever say that again.
Respond to what I said, nigga. Don't do semantics. Respond to what I said.
I'm not. What I said is when you're 30 You can use your wrestler when you're 30, but you can become an LA Knight if I'm going to elaborate on that. Or you can just be helping niggas over and get over, like Carmelo Hayes is doing with Cody Rhodes for the, hey, you got a one-off match, you just got to be on TV. Yeah, you can be that, or the Shelton Benjamin nigga. Yeah, at some point, you're 30 years old, you're old. So you're not going to have that glorification that niggas keep vouching for the fans. And you're old. You're 30.
You
It's
just
a
said
nigga, hold
wrestlers
on, I'm not done.
evolve their style.
I'm not done. It's a nigga named Bron Breakker who's 27. He about to win the World Heavyweight Championship belt, a world title. Melo, what you got? You're 31. You're old. They taking that other nigga. They took him before you.
I
No
just want
matter
to know which
what.
one is it. Do wrestlers evolve their styles to get older, or are they old and washed and they have to help other people get older? Over. Is Carmelo helping Miz get over right now?
No, because AJ Styles was old when he came to WWE, and he helped John Cena, but he also got
That's
his
what I
belt.
was
He got
saying
his lick back.
3
So
weeks ago.
I understand what you're saying. But Melo's getting old, where in the sense we never won no belt. Where, bro, at that point in your career, you're old. You didn't win shit yet. You're an old head now, bro.
Well, you know
So
that's
now
the
we want you to win
story,
some type of
not
mid
giving
card
him
belt.
that, right? That's not his skill. This is
Yeah,
all
yeah,
okay. I just want you to know this
I
is
know
all a
that. It's like,
story. Is
I know that. It's like, I know that, bro. It's not, bro. I ran track. People think I
No,
can't
that's
still run
real
as fast as
though.
I can and do
You
some of
running
this.
track was
Yeah,
actually real.
I
You were
know.
really trying to win. In wrestling, they're
No,
not really.
but
They're trying to really put on a show.
athleticism ability.
He's
My
plenty.
man, my
Carmelo
man
Hayes
G.
is plenty athletic. He's not getting the
I know,
belt because
athletic
of
as fuck.
that. He's not getting the belt because of that.
Yeah,
He's not getting the belt because of
no,
other
no, he's an
reasons that
action.
we can only guess.
Yeah, we we not gonna say why, Cypher. We know why.
Well, we don't know why. We're not in the writing room. We're not privy to those conversations. We're
Name
on
the
the
last
outside. We
name
can
the last.
guess.
Hold on, ready? No, I can tell you straight up. Name the last WWE champion or WWE World Heavyweight champion besides Big E.
I don't know that off the top of my
And
head,
who?
but we don't know.
Hold
I'm
on. Name
gonna.
the last WWE World. No, name the WWE last World Heavyweight champion and the WWE champion last black wrestler besides Big E
The last Black WWE champion?
and World Heavyweight champion besides Big E.
Bobby Lashley.
How long ago was that, Dashi?
That was after Big E.
No, how long ago was that?
5 years ago, because Roman had it for 3 years. Well, he had the
That's
WWE
5.
championship for 2 years.
How long did Bobby have that for?
I wasn't
I
there,
wasn't
so I don't
there.
know.
God damn it.
Either way,
Well, I
AJ, what
can't
I'm
talk
saying
about
is we don't officially know. You can't. That would be like libel or slander. We don't officially know because we're not privy to that. We can only guess if we're being technical. Yes, we can speculate and we feel as though we know the reason why. It's because it's black, but we don't officially know the reason why. They haven't officially put out a reason or talked about it on Unreal, which even then you got to take that as kayfabe because Unreal we know isn't real. It's all story. So we don't know the real reason why Carmelo Hayes isn't getting a title.
Cypher, are you right now doing fucking Charles Barkley on fucking ESPN right now, kissing up to the media?
I don't want to be. I hope I'm not. I'm just saying
You
technically.
definitely did do that.
I'm just saying
You definitely
technically
just
we
did that.
don't know. I would say we are speculating, and I agree with you. I don't think he's getting the title shot because he's black. They're giving it to Carmelo Hayes. They're giving it to Bron Breakker. He had Intercontinental Championship. They're giving it to Ilya Dragunov, United States Championship. They're giving it to Tiffany Stratton, who got the WWE Championship.
Bron Breakker. You're giving the title to Bron Breakker, the nigga Carmelo Hayes beat for the NXT World Championship, right? He had the Intercontinental Championship, right? Bron won it. Carmelo Hayes had the NXT Championship. Dragunov beat Melo for that. Melo never got the United States Championship at all. No tag team belt or no United States Championship. But Dragunov get the championship, the United States. Melo get the Andre the Giant Memorial Tournament. Cypher, I'm gonna stop you there. We want to keep this show rolling. That's it.
All right, well, let's talk injuries.
You get what I'm saying?
So Sol Ruka is out with a knee injury. Rey Mysterio is out with a torn groin / abductor. Gunther is out with a septal hematoma and an orbital blowout. Zoe Stark is out with a torn ACL. Bianca Belair is still out with broken fingers. Liv Morgan is out with a dislocated shoulder. Kevin Owens is out due to neck surgery. Chad Gable is out with a rotator cuff injury. And lastly, Seth Rollins is out with a shoulder injury. Get well soon, guys.
Which one devastates you the most? Kevin Owens devastates me.
The one that
Gable.
devastates me the most is probably Kevin Owens because his is career ending. We're also missing Piper Niven, who is also career ending injuries. All these guys and ladies can come back. Let me see. Hopefully she can come back as well as Zoe Stark. It just says torn ACL. I didn't hear any reports saying it was career ending, but her aura was in the negative.
Oh, Liv Morgan too.
Her joint
Bianca
career
Belair.
ending?
No, I'm saying devastating to me.
No, the only one to be devastating are the ones that can end careers. The ones where they sit down for a year and, work out, go and not get their body slammed and beat up. That's fine. I know they got to go through physical therapy.
What I
and
consider
that sucks.
devastating is, does the product miss them? Do I personally miss them? And I miss Liv Morgan. I miss Kevin Owens, and I miss Bianca.
I got a question real quick. You hear me?
Mm-hmm. Bianca for broken
So,
fingers.
it's a
It's
sign-
crazy that she not
hear me?
here because it's only a finger.
You hear me real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
You hear me? So it's a scientist, somebody overseas, and they trying to do like superhuman, like pretty much steroids and shit to help them get big and everything, help injuries regenerate and everything like that overseas, right? Do you think when some wrestlers take off, they go over there, and when they come back, jack, or how people go to Turkey get their hairline fixed? Think they come back and do that shit?
Maybe.
Like dead ass. You think that? But that shit was a news post about this whole shit, like a real news post, like live on TV, bro.
Dude, with enough money, anything is possible. You're talking about hairlines. You seen Tory Lanez came out with a baldy, then he came back with a hairline. So anything is possible.
Hey, leave my man Tory Lanez alone. Leave my man Tory alone. He's innocent because some John lied on him.
I wasn't even talking about that. I was talking about his hairline. God damn, you brought up you messy. You messy.
Anything you say about Tory Lanez, it go back to Megan Thee Stallion, bro.
That's not true. You just brought that girl up. I ain't bring her up, and you said her name and everything. AJ messy. Let's move on.
Fuck that hoe.
Let's talk. Oh my gosh. Let's talk about Logan Paul. Logan Paul friend says that he's committing full time to WWE. This is like the third time I've heard somebody say he's committing full time to WWE, and yet he's still a part timer. And they said his boxing career is over. How y'all feel about that? Logan Paul committing full time to WWE. I just genuinely don't care.
Yep. When the last time he wrestled?
Exactly. Moving on.
Like, I forgot. WrestlePalooza? No, that wasn't Palooza.
I don't even know why that was in the news cycle, but sure, Cypher, you go ahead.
Yeah, it was sent to me. So continuing, this is our main event, and we got a dragged on show this episode. Sorry, folks. But now, we were talking about last episode about this guy on Reddit who said he's done with WWE, and AJ was talking in counterpoint. So I brought up his points, the original poster's points, and AJ counterpointed. I believe we last talked about ticket prices are being outrageous. AJ said you was a broke boy. Now let's talk about point number 8. So I wrote it down. You guys can see it, and some of the fans, you can see it too. Point number 8, and this is the reason why this gentleman, what's his name on here, Lake Show guy, said he's going to stop watching wrestling. For some background, he works in TV. He's also black. Here's one of his points. I'll take it off screen now. WWE is monopolizing the industry. He says, I rarely catch any other wrestling promotions like AEW and TNA, but I'm glad that they exist because I think competition is healthy for WWE, and people have more options if they want to wrestle on TV. But after the TNA partnership was announced, which I loathed, by the way, I knew WWE wouldn't waste time with the crossovers and run this tired, regurgitating storyline into the dirt. What promotion hasn't done this? WWE didn't even wait for TNA's body to turn cold. Watching all these title changes and handovers to NXT has just been, well, gross. I'm ad-libbing to make it more exciting. This crossover storyline has been exhausted, much like two-belt champions, which usually ends up being the heels. It's too predictable. And with WWE trying to be involved in everything, including now AAA wrestling, I'm worried the domino effect is already in motion. Counterpoint, AJ or Dashi? The floor is open.
I'm gonna say this. Bro, what are you talking about? That shit been there since the 90s, the 80s, since Yay High. What the fuck are you talking about? You're new to this shit, bro? Shut the fuck up and keep that shit pushing. That shit was on ABC, ESPN, and all that shit before back in the day. Just like our basketball and any other sport it was before. What are you talking about, bro? I watched wrestling on UPN, regular TV, television. And if I want to watch Raw, it was on cable. You feel me, bro? Shut up. They
I
already
will
try to
say,
they already monopolized that shit. Like, bro, it been that forever would be that. Anybody else who come in there, Vince Man already put that in fruition. Bro, it sound like a goofball. You got
that's
New Japan. Like
Vince was
bro, like
very
what?
staunch on not working with the competition. But
No.
I will
But
say
he
I
stole from the
actually
no, stop. He stole from the competition. He did work with the
that's cool. But
competition.
that's cool. I actually appreciate WWE and TNA working together and having a partnership because growing up, you would have never thought that that was possible. That's like
They
goddamn.
stealing from the competition,
Imagine if
Dashi.
in the height of the TNA peak, right? Kurt Angle was bouncing between Impact and Raw and SmackDown. Like you would have never thought that shit would happen. And now that all of these doors are being open
I'm gonna say
between
this.
TNA and
Can I
WWE.
stop
Hold
you
on.
there?
Hold
No,
on.
I kind of want to
Hold on.
stop
Let
you
me
there
finish the
because
thought, AJ, please. Let me
no,
finish cooking. Let me finish cooking.
okay. No,
Let
it's
me
not
finish
even a
cooking.
cook.
Then
It's
you
a
can ask me a
valid
question.
point.
Let me ask you a question. Finish cooking.
Okay.
The doors being open can lead to more doors being open in the future. I know AEW and WWE probably won't work together anytime soon, especially I don't think ever. But it opens the door to where it could possibly happen as in contrast to before where Vince was completely against that shit. So I actually do appreciate
So
the mergers and all of this stuff happening.
that's why I laugh at you now. That's why I wanted to stop you when you were saying. When Vince was doing this shit and TNA was popping, you had his wrestlers go over there, Hulk Hogan, Kurt Angle, all them to TNA. You do the merger, you taking wrestlers from the AEW, all the other shit, bro. It's the same shit over. You can do a merger with no matter what promotion, bro. The biggest promotions is AEW and
Wrestlers
WWE.
leaving and going to another company is not the same as a
No,
merger.
no, it's still a merger. You can leave a company as a no, it's depending on your contract how you is. Like the Andrade situation. Andrade situation where you don't want me to go to fucking AEW because they got a merger because I'm Mexican and shit, and I can go to CMLL because they got a merger with fucking AEW. You don't want me to go over there. That's the problem. Vince ain't do that. He
I
stole
don't
your wrestlers from that. That's how that shit's going, but it always been like that. They always
I don't
had
know if
wrestlers go.
I'm
Hold on, I'm not done.
misinterpreting what you're saying, but
Yes,
it don't make
you
sense
are
to me.
misinterpreting. Hulk Hogan went to fucking New Japan after WWE and all this other shit. Come to WWE and All Pro and all that other. They still doing the same shit, bro. Now it's just more
I
involved
just
with
want to make
marketing and
something
media.
clear. Merging
Oh,
a company,
yes,
having a
merging the
partnership.
company,
This
merging
is what
the
I'm saying. A
company.
company having a partnership with another company is not the same as a wrestler
You can
leaving one
snake goat. You
company
can
to
snake
go
goat
to
a
another
nigga like
company.
ACW and WCW, and allegedly act like you can merge a company and you snake goat out them all their assets, and now I can buy their shit. Yes, you can do that. That's what WWE do. That shit been there for fruition. That's how that shit been. Vince put that shit in there. That's what they all doing now. It's
Because he
still the
bought
same shit.
WCW.
And ECW, bro. Did you forget about two biggest promotions?
Well, I'm
The
not talking
two
about
biggest
WCW.
ones?
I'm saying you said WCW.
Bro,
He
it's the
bought
two
WCW.
biggest promotions. And then after that, what WWE doing now? Buying AAA.
Okay,
What
20 years ago,
20
he
years
didn't
ago
buy
compared to
TNA.
now. Listen what I'm telling you, bro. They just got acquisition with AAA, WWE. AEW got acquisition with CMLL. They doing the same exact shit, bro. What Vince McMahon doing. Everything I'm telling you is they doing the same shit. That's what
What
I'm
I'm
telling you, Dashy.
saying is that John Moxley going to AEW does not mean that it is a merger or a partnership between WWE. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know if the way you're saying it, that's how that's coming off to me. Because there was never a partnership 20 years ago. Vince straight up bought WCW and ECW and said it's mine
And
now.
niggas
There
still want
was
the other
no TNA
promotions.
could continue to run, WCW could continue to run as his
You know
own
what I'm
thing,
saying? Niggas
such
still
as
want the other
TNA's and
promotions,
AAA
bro.
doing right now.
And niggas still want the other promotions, and Vince couldn't do shit about it. It was
Yeah,
no
because they're
90.
independent contractors. They go into a different company.
Everybody
That's
was
what
an
I'm
independent
saying.
contractor, even still now. I
Yes, they're
just seen
going to other companies. That's not a merger. It's not a partnership. They're leaving to work somewhere else. I don't get what you don't understand.
okay,
That's not the
whatever,
same
Brody.
thing.
Whatever, Brody.
It's not the same thing.
Whatever I just
if
said.
if if
Cool, you got
if
it.
if
You got it, bro. I said you got it, bro.
if I'm wrestling for WWE,
I just said you got it, bro. I understand you got it.
Nah, I'm still making the point for the pot. If I'm wrestling for WWE and my contract is up and I go to AEW, that's not a merger or a partnership. I'm leaving one to go to another. Now, if I go to TNA and WWE, I'm now on NXT while still on TNA's
Now he word
contract, that's
Cypher.
a
Now he word. Now
partnership.
he just worded the question differently. Cool, bet you got it. Got it.
All right, I'm gonna do this one more point, and then we'll end the show. This is point
Oh my.
number 7. Yeah, this will be the last one. Then we'll end the show. So this is annual talent cuts are a frequent downer. So I'll read it off to you. How many times has a wrestler you really liked, who showed incredible potential, suddenly got axed and it left you stunned? Well, too many times for me. I think the last one that shocked me was a few years ago with Keith Lee, but they've released other people since then who I thought showed promise and were doing the work. I mean, at least they're not out here injuring people like Nia Jax. Sometimes these releases are a gut punch, especially if you're seeing less than deserving wrestlers being elevated and wrestlers getting shown the door, and better wrestlers getting shown the door. Case in point, why did Dakota Kai have to leave, who's injury prone, but Nikita Lyons is still here, who's also injury prone? We all know why, but I pose the question to you, Dashi. Why is that? Why is that?
Repeat the question one more time.
Why is Dakota Kai getting cut, who's injury prone? She's getting cut, but Nikita Lyons, who is also injury prone, is still with the company. Why is that?
I don't think this has a lot to do with it, but it has something to do with Nikita Lyons has 1 million followers on Instagram.
It's that. It's that in the butt. It's that in the butt.
I was gonna get there.
Sorry, it's a big, it's a big point of discussion. See what I did there?
Your social media cachet. Nikita, yeah, she probably can't wrestle a lick according to some people, but she has 1 million followers on Instagram. She brings attention, whether it's horny attention or whatever the case is. Dakota Kai is a good wrestler. It's like lyricist versus
mumble rap.
Catchy bars.
Oh yeah.
Like Nikita Lyons is the mumble rap. The catchy bar is the Ice Spice. She'll make a song and it'll look good. It won't sound good, but it'll look good. Dakota Kai is she
in her
some
mood.
bars a little bit. But
this is a groove. Sorry,
yeah.
those catchy
what
do we call mumble bars? Just ain't shit. They just get stuck in your head. They infectious.
Yeah, the microwave TikTok bars.
Shout out to Ice Spice. We love you, Ice Spice. Shout out to Nikita Lyons. We love you. There is a place for everybody. It's just we're just using you to prove a point, to make a point. Yeah. Sorry, but we love him. We don't have no issues with you.
Oh well. Nikita got to wrestle. That's all I'm gonna say. she her job is being held on by her gifts.
All right, well, Dashi, I'm in the show here. That was a great show. Thank you for joining me. Where can the good folks find you?
I prefer you don't look for me, but if you had to, I heard Dash.
You prefer? Don't you got a bunch of subscribers on your social media? Don't you want people to find you?
Yeah, but I don't like attention. I don't want niggas looking at me.
All right.
One of my last what's the name went crazy for it's almost 6K views. One of my last shorts. I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
I ain't mad at it, but yeah. Look what's going on.
AJ, where can the good folks? I see it. Yeah, I see it. Where can the good folks find you?
West Philly, AJ. That's it.
All right. And as folks, you already know, you can find me on all social media platforms at Cypher's Pit Gaming, and we will see you in the next one. Splash. Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
That was a good show. All right, guys. Y'all get off, get some rest, or hang out, stay here.
That's exactly what I'm about to do.
Or that, yeah.
I sit in this dark room and actually, I might take my meds. I don't know. All right, y'all.
See you.